gigging is like an out-of-body experience.
Local music for us is us.
So my name's Joseph from Slate Label. I'm the lead singer. We're just an indie rock band, perform gigs around South Shields and that.
We're part of Slate Label.
We are.
This is James.
I'm James.
I'm Dan. Guitarist and drummer.
That's the one.
We've been gigging for probably just about a year now, and it's been fun.
Get your rocks off, buddy. Shaking now, get 'em up downtown.
We started in sixth form, and it was only me and Eva. We were in a class, and we had Dan, who filled in for the drummer in my class, and then we added James because Eva couldn't make a gig. Adam stepped up and he was like, I'll come along. Getting gigs was a nightmare at the start. I was always on like booking duty and that. Actually getting people to listen, because we were a young band, we didn't have much experience or gear, so that was difficult to get people actually listening to get a gig.
I think the hardest thing was trying to find the balance between what everybody wanted to do at the time. I think everybody's directions at the beginning were a bit jumbled up, but when we got James in, especially since we got the bassist in, Adam, everything's sort of just come to its own, and we've got a natural direction now, which is quite exciting.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
So for probably about the last 15 years now, I've been booking live musicians, bands, DJs. Nowadays, obviously with social media, it is a lot easier to do what we used to do, which is getting the word out of new bands, venues that are actually showing live music. There's a lot of venues which are specifically set up for live music, which unfortunately aren't doing too well. When there's new bands coming across, or even existing bands with followings, that could make and break a bar's year. If we weren't to kind of get the word out there, so the local community don't know what's going on, that can really jeopardise the future of a bar. Having the right marketing, having the right bands at the right venues on the right day makes a difference. What tends to happen now is I've noticed some of the older, more established acts are no longer actually on the circuit anymore, because during COVID they kind of took it as their time to stop doing what we're doing. And it's been quite hard to get them back onto the scene, or if they are, they're doing fewer gigs than what they were previously. On the back of that, it also gives younger, newer bands more opportunities, because there's gaps in the diaries of many venues for them to kind of come up and fill. And it's great to see that some of these bands are actually really getting a foothold, especially in South Shields as well. They're getting a foothold and they're starting to get regular gigs too.
When you're giving us all kind of reasons for mine to go, follow the heart I believe in, 'cause one of us must know.
It's important because, like I said, people enjoy it. I mean, like, everyone enjoys music, and it's just a shame because there's so many bars that are like closing and that, because people aren't going as much. But I think people don't realise how crucial it is, not only for the careers of musicians, but for like the well-being of everyone else.
It gives people a chance, really, and just gives people fun. You know,
I think it's very important for like, the local area.
Yeah, it would be kind of boring.
Like, if you think about all these like little local festivals, like you wouldn't think much of them in like the grand scheme of music, but it's like in a local setting. These things like the Bents Park Festival, or I think they do a lot for like local like funding and just general happiness. Local happiness.
Yeah, I think so. It boosts everybody's morale when you're at a festival in your own town.
I know, I love festivals.
I know, it's great, I know.
I love when you do a gig and you've just finished and there's always like one or two older blokes who come up afterwards and go, oh mate, that was class, that drummer, oh my god, the energy on that drummer. I think that's, I don't know, I love when people come up and I'm like, oh,
funny that.
nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Adam Smith on bass. Give it up for Eva Sanchez on keys. Give it up for Dan Nelson on drums. Give it up for James Howard on guitar. And Joe Neston on vocals, everyone!
Seeing people just have fun, that's the best part. We're having fun, so we want everyone else to have fun.
Local music for us is us. I mean, that's where we begin.
You never know, we might have massive speaker stacks one day.
Yeah, no, who knows? We might even not have to do it itself. Might get
might
to
be
a
able to hire
venue
people.
where they just do it for. That would be incredible.
That's the dream.
That would be
That's
a reward.
the dream.
I'd like that.
Like the experience of being at like a local venue compared to like a big artist venue, I think like it's just so much more like intimate and like almost like calmer in a way, and I think it's a good like way to like sort of experience that like live music for like the first time.
Live music's really special because it's like everyone's come to like one place on one night to watch like their favourite artists. I really think that local music is important for the live music industry because you need to give the people who are like almost at the bottom an opportunity and a chance to make their way up, because every single like artist that is at like the very top of the game that everyone is like obsessed with, they all started at the bottom, and the only way that they were able to get up was with opportunities and being able to like locally perform.